Elaine? Who are you?
Reimer, of the Yellow Aja. And my warder found you just in time. Do you have any idea what these shanchan do to women who can channel? You're a wisdom. That belt. I'm hoping we can have a reasonable conversation about why 2 young women have run away from the White Tower. You can trust me.
Tell that to Liandrin.
Liandrin Sedai?
She's the one who brought us here, and she's a dark friend.
She broke the 3 oaths.
Every single one.
But that means Black Aja. If what you say is true, then all of our sisters are in grave danger. You must go and tell the Amelin seat about Liandrin.
I'm not leaving. Not leaving without Egwene.
Basan and I will stay here and do what we can to rescue your friend.
I apologize, but I think you've underestimated both this situation and the 2 of us. Neither Nynaeve or I are leaving this city until Egwene is with us.
If you want to rescue your friend, we have to work out how to open this. Go ahead, but only a trickle.
There's no latch, no seam.
Like the archers.
We need a little more power, but if one of us channels more, they might feel it.
I can't control it like that.
You don't have to decide to help, you just help them. What did you feel?
It needs to be healed. The only way it can be healed is to be put on a woman. It can't be broken.
The Amelin seat sent us to investigate these claims for the White Tower. These people intend to bring the whole world under their Empress's control. 2 were killed, along with their warders, and 1 was taken. A sitter of the Blue Aja.
You were close.
I only have this because my sisters paid for it with their lives. The Damane have found us. Do not expose yourselves. They have come to find a channeler, and I will give them one. For your sisters. Can I trust you as the sister?
Yes.
Do it! I can't! Don't let them do it!
Ever wondered what true partnership looks like when one person literally feels the pain and emotion of another? The Aes Sedai Warder Bond isn't just fantasy. It's a masterclass in interconnectedness. Join us as we explore the profound psychological and emotional impact of this unique bond and how it shapes the very fabric of relationships in the Wheel of Time. Let's be real. We've all dreamed of that ride or die connection, the kind where someone gets you so deeply they don't even need to ask if something's wrong. But the Aes Sedai and Warder Bond takes that to a level most of us could barely fathom. This isn't just loyalty or friendship. It's a magical, unbreakable link forged in trust and sacrifice, one that lets a warder feel his Aes Sedai's cuts, her fears, her joy as if they were his own, and vice versa. Think about the last time you hurt so bad you wish someone could just understand without you explaining. For these pairs, that understanding isn't a wish, it's a fact of life. Take Moiraine Damodred and Lan Mandragoran, the gold standard of this bond. From the moment they tied themselves together, they stopped being two separate people and became something greater. Remember when Moiraine took that brutal wound from the Trolloc blade in the Two Rivers? Lan didn't just see her bleed, he felt the sharp, burning pain in his own side, a jolt that dropped him to his knees even though he was yards away. He didn't hesitate to fight through a horde of monsters to get to her, not because he was ordered to, but because her pain was his pain. And when Moiraine was trapped in the ways, her light fading against the black wind, Lan's despair wasn't just worry. It was a physical ache, a hollowing out that made him reckless, desperate to find her before the bond snapped forever. That's the thing about this link. It doesn't just share suffering. It erases the line between yours and mine. But it's not all agony and heroics. The bond is soft too in the quiet moments. Imagine Lan sitting watch by Moiraine's campfire, knowing she's restless, not because she said so, but because he can feel the flicker of anxiety in her mind. Or Moiraine pausing mid-spell to send a calm, steadying thought to Lan when a battle gets too fierce, a silent, "I'm here," that grounds him in the chaos. These small, unspoken exchanges are what make the bond feel so real, so human, even in a world of channeling and prophecies. It's the way Lan knows. Moiraine hates tea but drinks it anyway to stay alert, or Moiraine understands Lan's stoicism isn't coldness, but grief for the family he lost. The bond amplifies their best selves, Moiraine's strategic brilliance paired with Lan's unshakable courage, each making up for the other's weaknesses. Of course, this kind of connection doesn't come without cost. Warders are trained to lay down their lives for their Aes Sedai, to take a fatal blow so she can keep fighting. When a warder dies, the Aes Sedai feels it like a limb being torn off, an excruciating, soul-wrenching pain that could drive some to madness. And when an Aes Sedai falls, the warder is consumed by a rage so dark it's called the warder's madness, a blind fury that makes them fight until they either avenge her or die trying. We saw this with Ingtar Shinoa, though his bond was fractured, and we felt it when Lan thought Moiraine was lost to the White Tower's politics. His resolve to find her wasn't just duty, it was survival. The bond is a two-way street, and the price of that deep connection is the risk of equally deep loss. But here's the beauty of it. The bond doesn't just demand sacrifice, it fosters growth. Take Nynaeve Almira and Lan, a pair that started with friction and grew into something unbreakable. Nynaeve, the fiery wisdom from Emond's Field, didn't want a warder. She wanted to heal, to protect, to prove she didn't need anyone. Lan, the stoic blade of the Dark One's bane, didn't want an Aes Sedai who challenged him at every turn. But the bond forced them to see each other. Nynaeve learned that strength isn't about doing everything alone, and Lan learned that vulnerability isn't weakness. When Nynaeve struggled to control her channeling, Lan's steady presence calmed her. When Lan was drowning in guilt over his past, Nynaeve's stubborn love pulled him back. Their bond didn't just change them, it saved them. And let's not forget the other pairs that dot the Wheel of Time's landscape.